Today, we'll be practicing Java string functions, and for that, we'll be performing following tasks. Let's look at the tasks. Ask the user for a string. It should print, please enter string. Assume the user enters hello. So for that, we are actually asking the user to enter a string value. So since we're taking a user input, we use the scanner function. So we create a new scanner named data equals new scanner system.in, and we use the Java util package. And we assign a string variable named a equals data.next line, since the user input is going to be a string input. That's why you use next line method. Now convert the string to all uppercase and print it, and it should print hello. So the user inputs this, and it should convert the string value to all uppercase. So for that, we used string function to uppercase. So over here we put a dot to uppercase, and in this function it does not require any parameter, and the return data type will be string of a string class. And for the following tasks, print the length of the string. It should print 5. So for that, we use the length function, string function. So we did a dot length, and it's almost similar to uppercase function. It also doesn't need any parameter. However, the return data type is int of a string class. So this piece of code should return the length of the user input. Now the following task, replace character O with character Z. It should print health, assuming the user inputs hello. It will replace the character O to Z, and also it will give an uppercase return. So it's only assuming that the user will input hello, but the user can also input anything else. So just to make it a little fun, we put E instead of O, and we used replace function along with two uppercase functions. Since both of them are string functions, we can use multiple string functions together. So for replace function, it requires the character that we want to replace, we consider it as an old character, and we put it in a single quote, comma, with the new character that we want to replace it with, and we also put it in a single quote. And the return data type is going to be string of a string class. So we want to replace the character E with character Z. Now let's look at the following tasks. Give the last character of a string, it should print Z, assuming that the user input hello, and we replace O with Z, and it should return uppercase Z. So for that, we again use multiple string function. First we use the replace function, and then we made it uppercase because we replaced the last character with Z, and also we want the output in uppercase. And since we want the last character, so we know that the index number starts from 0 and natural numbers start with 1. So the length is going to be length minus 1 to get the last character. And for this character add method, the parameter is int value, and it will return the last character. So the character return data type is character of a string class. And since we want the last character, so it's going to be length minus 1. Now let's look at the following tasks. Concatenate the string from step 1, which is this one here, user input, with string test. It should print hello, and there's this little space, then test. Now this hello is in lowercase. So for that, we used lowercase string function. It is similar to uppercase string function where we did not need any parameter, and it will return a string data type of a string class. And we also use the concat function where the parameter data type is a string, which already given, which is test, and the return value or return data type would be string of a string class. Now let's run this. Please enter a string. Let's say we put Ronnie. Enter, and let's look at line by line. Convert string to uppercase and print. So the user input get converted to all uppercase, and the user input string length is 6. Now we're going to replace the character E with Z. So here the E got replaced with Z. Now let's look at the last character of your string after applying replace function is Z. So after we replaced it E with Z, so that's why. And then we used character add and length function. So now we're getting Z. Over the last one is going to be our variable to lowercase because that was the requirement, and we concat it with the string test. Thank you.